Vlog 101. Anosognosia, also called lack of insight, is a symptom of severe mental illness experienced by some that impairs a person's ability to understand and perceive his or her illness. It is the single largest reason why people with schizophrenia or bipolar disorder refuse medications or do not seek treatment. A small intro. I'm still tired, sometimes a bit lost, maybe because I did a lot last week. I'm not used to that. Do want to continue with it though. Trying to watch a series or movie as well. I should go out more often, making a stroll, for instance. Mostly, I need a goal. Throughout time, I got too stuck in mazes. I would love to continue with my path to get out of the psychosis I had for a long time. Taking rest is essential. Rewire everything from the inside. Letting go of the fantasy worlds. Regaining reality senses again. Learn yourself and you can never get lost. When I'm lost within gradations, I move further away each time. I'm still lost mostly. I don't know why. Either way, since I'm using clozapine with Abilify, I'm more stable within myself. There was a time I gladly forgot. Madness around the corner. Every second of the day. As I drifted through the streets of Amsterdam. No place to go to. No place to stay. I was in art academy back then. Because I was delusional, I didn't attend classes anymore. I didn't know what was going on with me, let alone asking for help. Never thought about that. Because I don't need to go outside all the time, I'm feeling more at rest. I'm still unstable. The inside turmoil lasted for a long time, like the storm on Jupiter, raging on a daily basis for a long time already. Anyways, I did get out of the storm. When being in one, time goes really slow in fear and anxiety. Eventually, you'll get out, and then you see that there is much more in the universe. Many possibilities, always a road out of there, from small to big. The same constructions, only in a different perspective. The love of the higher sphere gives insight in what will come in the future. Really, really, really beautiful. Everything is universal love, different gradations, to be seen or not to be seen, and feelings as well. Apart from my diary, Wednesday, 22nd of July 2020. Yesterday, I really had a great day. Around 11 a.m., I took the bus to Amsterdam with a good friend of mine. When arriving in the city, we decided to make a nice stroll via Nieuwmarkt, Rembrandtsplein, to Leidseplein. In between, a small stop to have a cup of coffee. At Leidseplein, we had something to eat at the walk to walk. After finishing our meal, we walked into the Vondelpark towards the statue of Joost van den Vondel. Over there, it was more quiet, with some distance between us and other people. We started with the first game of chess. Many more followed during the day. We both had some small things with us, like olives, cheese, and nuts. There was a nice sun shining, with some clouds every now and then. It didn't rain a bit. After a couple of games, it was 2 versus 2. Really, really interesting games. The friend and I are equal in playing chess. We keep each other in balance. After a while, we walked to another part of the park. Many people were playing with their dogs. Some were even working out or playing foot volley. We played some other games of chess. In between, we talked a lot, also laughing our heads off. In the end, I won with 4 versus 2. I think that's very nice. It were really, really, really great games we played. Then it was time to go home. We made a stroll to the park with another route. We even saw some new trees hanging over the water. Really beautiful. We walked back to Central Station of Amsterdam and missed the bus with just 5 minutes or so. Today I woke up around 10 a.m. No hangover. I think that's really great. Just made a nice cup of coffee and put on Hall & Oates. 4:49 p.m. Went out shopping with my mother. Also bought a gift for her birthday. She didn't see it though, so that's okay. We'll let the 2 dogs out in a bit with my mother. My brother's dog is here because he went on a holiday a week ago. I'm listening to Air and took some rest in the afternoon. Thursday, 23rd of July 2020. I paid off some bills. Some bills will be taken off my bank account in the next couple of days. Made a cup of coffee and went to the ATM and supermarket. I took some cash from my bank account and bought a couple of packages with tobacco as well. Back home, I started to record my new vlog. I just put it online. 6:10 p.m. Let the 2 dogs out with my mother. A nice stroll through the park close by. There was a high temperature, but without the sun shining. Mostly cloudy weather. Listening to the Beatles' Revolver. Friday, 24th of July, 2020. Yesterday I went out with my mother around 7:30 p.m. First we picked up some fish at a friend's place. Afterwards we went to the supermarket and had dinner in between. A chicken dish with rice my uncle prepared. I watched a stand-up comedian last evening on Netflix, Jake Whitehall. Also apart from the first episode from the mob in New York, in the 70s. Fear City it is called. Today I woke up around 9:15 a.m., made 2 cups of coffee, congratulated my mother with her birthday. I did my internet routines, let Bo the dog out. Our dog wanted to come along as well, but one dog at a time is enough. Maybe later on. I put on a Hall and Oates. I took my morning medicines. 12:11 p.m. Went to the butcher with my mother, buying steaks. 3:49 p.m. Took some rest. Afterwards I let both of the dogs out, one at a time. My father is preparing jam from the prunes he picked in the last couple of days from our garden. 8 p.m. Made something to eat. First a steak, later on some bread with a crab salad and a herring on the side. A nephew was on a visit. My elder brother was here earlier on as well. We'll take a shower in a bit. I watched most of the YouTubes a friend sent to me. Interesting ones, as always. I will go downstairs after I took a shower. My uncle will show up soon, and we'll join them for a bit. And then later on, I will go out for a shisha with a good friend of mine. Saturday, the 25th of July, 2020. I joined my family last evening. 2 nephews were there with my uncle and his girlfriend. We talked with each other while enjoying a drink. My mother made some small dishes in between. Were really great treats. After 2 hours, I left and went to Amsterdam. That friend of mine wanted to have a small bite somewhere, but most of the roads were blocked around Amsterdam. Because of that, we made a detour in the wrong direction. After more than an hour, we arrived at the shisha lounge. We did have a great spot, and it wasn't too crowded. Mostly because of the coronavirus, most of the seats were taken. Because of the 1.5 meter distance rule. We talked about many things again, starting with the YouTubes he sent me. I had heavy burning acid as well, and that stayed that way. I did order a banana shake, was hoping that it would become less. Anyways, I enjoyed myself last evening. Back home, I listened to some music before falling asleep. Today, I woke up to go to the bathroom. It was still early and went back to bed again. Eventually out of bed around 9:45 a.m. Made a cup of coffee, did my internet routines, small chat with my parents. They had a nice evening the other day. My mother is waiting for a delivery. Afterwards, we'll go out to the bakery and shopping spree through town. That is it for today. It's already past 7 minutes. I do have some left, but maybe for next time then. I'm hoping that you all have a great week, and I would love to see you guys next time. Bye.